Did you know that there's an actual phobia for Friday the 13th called paraskevidecatriophobia? Welcome to Unboxd Origins. I'm Howie, your resident science geek and accidental trivia sponge.
And I'm Wyatt. I ask the big questions. Sometimes philosophical, often skeptical, always curious.
Today, we're digging into how did the fear of Friday the 13th arise? Let's kick things off with a trip down the timeline of superstition. Our story begins with the number 13, which has had a reputation for being unlucky for centuries. In fact, this stigma can be traced all the way back to Norse mythology. Legend has it that a dinner party was held for 12 gods at Valhalla, but Loki, the trickster god, crashed the party as the 13th guest, and chaos ensued. Balder, the beloved god, was killed, which apparently left a bad taste in the mouths of the other deities.
So the number 13 was already trouble before it even got tangled up with Friday. Huh?
Exactly, but the plot thickens. Fast forward to the Christian era, and you'll find another 13th guest causing trouble at a rather famous dinner. The Last Supper. Judas, the apostle who betrayed Jesus, was guest number 13. This, combined with Jesus' crucifixion on a Friday, led to the belief that both Friday and the number 13 were to be avoided at all costs.
So we've got a double whammy. The number's unlucky and the day's unlucky. But how did these two unfortunate elements come together like a cosmic peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Great question, Wyatt. The real kicker comes in the early 20th century, when this superstition started to gain mainstream traction. In 1907, Thomas W. Lawson published a novel titled Friday the 13th. The story revolves around a stockbroker who uses the superstition to create chaos on Wall Street, leading to a market crash. This novel was wildly popular and is credited with cementing the idea of Friday the 13th as an unlucky day in American culture.
So it was a fictional story that really put the fear into people. It's fascinating how literature can leap off the page and into the collective psyche, isn't it?
Absolutely, and let's not forget about Hollywood's contribution. The Friday the 13th slasher film series, starting in 1980, took the superstition to new, blood-curdling heights, further embedding fear into popular culture. But it's not all doom and gloom. In some cultures, like in Italy, Friday the 17th is considered unlucky, and Tuesday the 13th is feared in Spanish-speaking countries.
What a tangled web of cultural beliefs. It's intriguing how something as simple as a number and a day can accumulate so much baggage over the centuries.
Though the fear of Friday the 13th is an intriguing mix of ancient myth, religious lore, literary embellishment, and pop culture horror. It shows how deeply our beliefs can be shaped by stories and symbols, even if they're not based in rationality.
And it reminds us to question why we hold on to such superstitions. Perhaps the next time Friday the 13th rolls around, we should embrace it as just another day. Unless, of course, it gives us a reason to throw a Loki-approved party.
If you enjoyed unraveling the mysteries of Friday the 13th with us, like, subscribe, and share this episode with your fellow curious souls.
And remember, whether it's Friday the 13th or not, let curiosity guide you and keep the questions coming.